Worryless Manipuraga is peace. Sharing love, the heart which pours, is a ultimate excitement. The non-comparing Vishuddhi is a unique energy. Egoless Anya is an ultimate mystery. Grateful Sahasrara is the complete fulfillment. These are the 7 truths they teach. Every day, go on, grind yourself with that 7 truth. Every moment. While you are walking, talking, driving, sitting, watching TV, movie. Anytime. Go on grinding yourself with these 7 truths. So naturally you will have new ideas to live those 7 truths. New way of telling those 7 truths. Just now, how I express 7 truths, I have never expressed in the same way earlier. I have suddenly redefined the whole ASP. Whatever you are teaching, same truth, suddenly I put it in a complete new way. If you look back, oh God, the whole ASP is over in the 7th statement. And the way never you thought about it. Because I am living it. That's the reason. New way of expressing. Understand? For you also. When you are living it, you will have the new way of expressing. And naturally, you will feel the higher and higher level of verbalization. A teacher who is able to feel the student click with the truth he is teaching will leave the student complete and leave himself complete. When you are complete, you will feel tremendously relieved. The old verbalization will leave your system and create a new space for the higher verbalization. Master feels complete even if he does not live what he is teaching because he is complete. And he leaves student complete even if he does not practice what he is teaching because it is coming from complete fulfillment.
Nityanandam, we welcome all the devotees, viewers and participants.
He is in the highest visualization and verbalization.
Of Rudra Abhishekam, the sacred ritualistic bath ceremony offered to Sri Nityanandeshwari Paramashiva.
As far as the master is concerned,
Paramashiva Swayambhulinga here in Kailasa, Los Angeles.
He neither need to practice.
Before we begin the ritual,
he doesn't even need to teach. He can just sit. His very presence will be completing himself and others.
And authenticity. If you agree to the following, please.
When it comes to acharyas,
I authentically cognize which is in
living
process, understand, declare
makes
that cosmic energy exists.
The student catch that truth,
which is internally process,
click with the truth.
That
student is left complete and master is, teacher is also left complete. Understand?
And the Bhogamurtis are the Chinmaya
live
and representative of that very cosmic energy. Yes.
That is my message for acharyas today. If you are a pujacharya,
will directly reach the
again
source of energy. Yes.
Live in that sacred sentiment again and again and again.
Of Sohamasmi, that even when I worship,
while you sit in the chair,
yes,
feel that asana, chair in which you are sitting, is offered to the Lord who is residing in your heart. Asanam samarpayami. Put your body. When you take bath, snanam samarpayami. Because the Lord is in your anandagandha. Before eating the food, tell yourself, naivedyam nivedayami.
नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति
When you wash your mouth, tell yourself, Achamaniyam samarpayami.
ललाटे त्रिपुण्ड्री निटिलधृतकस्तूरी तिलकः स्फुरन्माला
When you do all the things for your own body, tell very clearly, it's offered to the consciousness which is residing in this body. Because after that consciousness leaves, nothing will be done to your body. Last time it will be done by somebody else. Before they put that into fire or mud.
Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya.
As long as that
Om Athatmanagum Shivatmanagum Shri Rudra Rupam
consciousness is inside, only then all these things are done. That consciousness is master, is God. That consciousness is one with the energy which you are worshipping every day. Pratyagatmam Brahma. Please understand, the soul which you experience as you is cosmos, even while you experience that as you. The individual soul, the Pratyagatma. For example, there is a huge ocean. One beach, you buy a small property of the beach, you buy, and you claim that beach, the ocean which touches that beach, that area is yours. Even while you claim that part of the ocean is yours, it is connected to ocean. Same way, you bought this body, and the consciousness, ocean, touches this body, you claim that part as yours. Even while you claim that part of the consciousness as yours, it is connected to the cosmic consciousness. Pratyagatmam Brahma. What you experience as individual soul is God. So who is responsible for you walking? The individual soul inside. So it is God. Morning when you wake up, tell yourself, Suprabhatam. While you wash your teeth, Achamaniyam samarpayami. While you eat, Naivedyam nivedayami. While you wash your mouth again, Punarachamaniyam samarpayami. When you put your cloth on the body, Vastram samarpayami. Live in that sacred sentiment of puja. That is what you are taught in Manasa Puja. Kritpadmamasanam dadyat sahasrarachyutam mridai Bhadyam charanayor dadyat manastu argyam nivedayet tena amritena achamaniyam snaniyam dena chasmritam agasadatvam vastram syat gandasyat gandadatvagam chittam pragalpayet pushpam tejas. All the auspicious things of your own, you are offering it to the super consciousness. Live with that sacred sentiment. When you live, you will leave the student complete and yourself complete. Pujacharya is an amazing method of raising yourself to the higher and higher levels of visualization. Dhyanacharya means ASP Acharya is a method to leave you to the higher level, raise you to the higher and higher levels of verbalization.
निरूढ़ पशुबंधात्मने अनामिकाभ्यां नमः ज्योतिष्टोमात्मने कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः सर्वकृत्वात्मने करपृष्ठाभ्यां
to the higher and higher levels of verbalization and visualization.
दर्शपूर्णमास्यात्मने शिरसे स्वाहा चातुर्मास्यात्मने शिखायै वशटे
is the
निरूढपशुबन्धात्मने
purpose of
कवचायुहुं
making you as LVP
ज्योतिष्ठोमात्मने
Acharya
नेत्रत्रयाय
or
वौषटे
Puja Acharya?
सर्वकत्वात्मने अस्त्राय फटे
Of course,
भूर्भुवस्वरोमतिदिग्बन्धः
Yoga Acharya. Again,
ध्यानम्
only if you live, you will be able to teach. If you are not able to bend your body, you will not be able to teach. Same way, Jnanacharya. Only if you live, you will be able to share new, higher truths.
ब्रह्माण्डव्याप्तदेहा भजितहिमरुचा भासमाना भुजङ्गैः कण्ठे कालाकपर्दा कलितशशिकला चन्दकोदन्तहस्ताः त्रक्षा रुद्राक्षमालाः प्रकटितविभवा शाम्भव मूर्तिभेदा रुद्रा श्रीरुद्रसूक्तः प्रकटितविभवा नः प्रयच्छन्तु सौख्यम् ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमर्षवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पद आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनं महागणपतये नमः
Acharya
मे
means
मयश्च मे प्रियं च
a
मे
man who
कामश्च
lives
मे कामश्च मे सौमनसश्च
what he
मे भद्रं
teaches
च मे श्रेयश्च मे वस्यश्च मे
because
यशश्च
he
मे
is living
भगश्च
what
मे
he is
द्रविडं
teaching.
च मे यन्ता च मे धर्ता च मे
He
क्षेमश्च मे
makes
धृतिश्च मे
disciple
विश्वं च मे
click.
महश्च मे संविच्च
The
मे
student
ज्ञात्रं च
click
मे
with the
सोश्च मे
truth.
प्रसोश्च मे क्षीरं च
When
मे
it
लयश्च
clicks,
मे ऋतं च मे अमृतं च मे
when a
यत्त्वं च
disciple,
मे
when a student
नामयच्च मे
catches it,
जीवातुश्च मे
he leaves the
दीर्घायुत्वं च
student
मे निमित्तं च
complete.
मे भयं च मे
Because
सुखं च
of
मे
that,
शयनं च मे
he
सोषा च
feels
मे सुदिनं च
complete.
मे
Because of
ॐ
his
शान्ति
completion,
शान्ति शान्तिः
the new empty inner space
अभिषेक
is created
आरम्भः
where the higher level
ॐ
verbalizations
नमो
happens.
भगवते रुद्राय
So,
ॐ नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यव उतो दैशवे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुत ते नमः या
bless all the acharyas to raise yourself to the higher and higher levels of verbalization. And everybody else, try to become an acharya as early as possible. Because that's one of the best way of spiritual practice. I bless you all to achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, and share the eternal bliss. Nityananda.
ये क्षेमागुं रुद्रा अपितो दिक्षुश्रुता सहस्रशो वै शाकुं हेदहीमहे असोऽव्यो वसर्पतिनीलक्षीवो विलोहितः उदैनं गोपा अधुषन्नतिषन्नतहार्यः उदैनं विश्वाभूतानि दृष्टोमडयातिनः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीरुषे अतो ये अतिसत्त्वानोऽहं तेभ्यो करन्नमः प्रमुच्य तन्वनस्तु पुपयोरात्म्योऽद्या याचते हस्तैषवः पराता भगवोऽवप अवतर्जितनुस्तुतं सहस्राक्षुषुरे सुरे निशीर्य शल्यानां मुखाशिवो न स्मना भव
सदा शिवसमारम्भा शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्
नमो बाहुभ्यां तव धर्मणे परिते धर्मणो हेतिरस्मान् गणस्तु विश्वतः अदो य इषुदिष्टवारे अस्मन्निदे हितं शम्भवे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय नित्यानन्दाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय
I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today is Couples Day. Being unclutched in being coupled. How to be unclutched? Actually, only if you are able to unclutch, you will be able to be a couple without friction. Anything which does not have intelligence to unclutch will not be able to clutch also without friction. I tell you, not just husband and wife, even with body and mind. See, actually, body and mind are just like husband and wife only. If you know how to clutch and unclutch with body and mind without creating friction, you will just know how to clutch or unclutch with the spouse. Simple science. What body wants is different, what mind wants is different. What man wants from a relationship is different, what woman wants from a relationship is different. So man has to decide to become woman, to be in relationship. Woman has to decide to become man, to be in relationship. Woman should understand she should become man and give what man wants. Man should understand he should become woman and share what woman wants. Mind should understand it should become body and stand by the body as it wants. Body should understand mind and stand by the mind as it wants. Then samsara is sannyas. Understand? There is no such thing that something is higher or something is lower. No. Somehow still unconsciously we have that. That's the reason even I need to use the word samsara is sannyas. No. Let us use the word samsara is samsara. It's the greatest samsara. When you understand how to be in the other space, that is where the big problem comes. You go on talking, understanding. Only if you are in that problem, you will understand Swamiji. It is impossible to understand. That's one of the biggest practical problems humanity is facing from the time of Adam, Eve until now. The moment Eve was made out of Adam's rib, I think rift started. Understanding. But you need to remember one thing. All great things are achieved by some effort. So you need to spend time and energy on understanding. No other way. There is no shortcut for understanding. There is no short route for understanding. Understanding is the shortest route. No way. No other shortcut. Just decide for money how you need to work. Same way, for relationship, good relationship, you need to work. You need to be sensitive about the whole thing. Relationship is not a business. It is not a bargain. It's an art where you need to spend time, energy, intelligence and create it. Or just get out of everything and become a sannyasi. You should have done that. Of course, not after getting married. Sannyasis, individuals don't need to work for relationship. Same way, they will not have the many benefits of relationship. Relationship does have some benefits. Surely, they will not have that benefits. So if you are interested in the benefits of a relationship, no other way, you will have to work for it. And I tell you, if you can't even work for one relationship, I don't think you will be able to work for making your body and mind in tune, your life in tune. It's not that easy job, that easy joke. If you can't even work with the visible part, how are you going to work with the invisible partner? Understand? Visible partner, invisible part. Visible part, invisible partner. You call it as part or partner. If you are not able to work with the invisible, how are we going to work with the visible? No. If you can't even work with the visible, you can't work with the invisible. So I can say, working with the relationship itself is a sadhana. I know many of you are thinking, it looks like sadhana only, Swamiji. Itself is a sadhana. Maybe I'll give this one word as message for my couple's day. This couple's day message. Learn to be unclutched so that you can intensely, lovingly, deeply be clutched without friction. So the extraordinary joy of sharing love can become lifestyle for couples. Please understand. It can become lifestyle for couples when you just know how to unclutch, where to put the boundaries, where the other person needs you, where you need yourself. The whole fight is you always see where other person needs yourself, saying no to that you feel as you need yourself. No. Your need to be with yourself and other person's need for yourself never clashes. Understand? But you create the imagination, it clashes. Then saying no to other person becomes an important identity for you. You start building your identity whenever you say no to other person or whenever you torture other person. We become slowly sadistic. Thousands of marriages break every day just because of this misunderstanding. Saying no to other means saying yes to yourself. No. When you say no to other in ignorance, you are actually saying no to you. Because you don't really look in. Am I really saying yes for me, or I am just saying for the sake of no to the other person? Look in. If you look in, you will realize never the yes to other person in yes to you clashes with each other. Yes to you and yes to the other person never clashes. So you need to know the basic truth. You need to understand the basic truth. You need to remember this basic truth. Saying no to the other person is not always saying yes to you. Saying yes to you is not always no to the other person. Saying yes to the other person can be saying yes to you. So remember this one thing and look in. Don't handle your life with ignorance. Even if you made the decision of marriage out of ignorance, don't continue to live in ignorance. Ignorance can be disconnected. Ignorance can be destroyed. That is the greatness of ignorance. It can end. The greatness of knowledge, it never ends. Greatness of enlightenment, it never gets disconnected or you never lose it. Greatness of ignorance is it ends. It can be ended consciously. I bless you all to end the ignorance consciously. And I bless you all to live, to achieve, to experience, express, radiate and share the eternal bliss, the Nityananda. Thank you. सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today is Youth Day. I'll define youth. That is my message for Youth Day. Please understand. Person who is ready to take the past out of his future is youth. Person who is ready to take his past out of the future means not allow the influence of the past into the future is youth. The fears created by the so-called unpleasant incidents of the past or the greed created by the so-called pleasant incidents of the past should not be the base, should not be the root to build your future. Liberating your future from the greed and fear of the past means having freedom to live your future. That is what I call living enlightenment. If you are ready to take the trace or effect, influence of your past from the future, you are youth, whatever age you may be. If already your past has started influencing your future, even if you are just 20, you are old. Understand? The future should be completely open and available, fresh. When you look in, it should look fresh, alive, vibrant, exciting. Not because of the expectations or the traces, influences of the past. No, just as a fresh flower. Ready to go into the fresh future. Unfortunately, projecting all the insecurities of the past into the future, human beings feel very secure. When you project all your past into the future, all those insecurities, all those greed, everything, suddenly you feel secured. And you want only that kind of future. I am surprised how the ignorance makes human beings feel insecurity as security and security as insecurity. If your future is clean and fresh, not influenced by the mental setup, the suffered consciousness, understand? Almost all human beings who are not initiated into living enlightenment carry suffered consciousness. Please understand, battered consciousness. So out of that, when you project your future, naturally it is going to be completely disturbed, perverted version of your past greed and past fears. Somehow, human beings feel out of ignorance very comfortable with that perversion, feel very safe, secured. No. Not having perversions about the future, not letting your past fear and greed on the future, having a fresh, clean future is the most secured future. Means your consciousness is so fresh and alive, ready to live anything. That is why I am saying, please understand. Only if your consciousness is fresh, ready, alive, excited, you can live. Otherwise, everything else is a deep torture. Nothing but a deep torture. Understand these basic lessons. Just today morning, few birds came to my room and started creating some unique sound. Very unique, not crying or very unique sound. I woke up and I was just listening. What do they mean by that sound? I could see very clearly. With a deep, restful awareness, they were chanting Nirvana Shatkam. Really, I don't know. You may think it's my imagination and all that. I really felt I should call the brahmacharis who are taking care of me and tell them to record the audio thing. But before even I could execute that command, I fell into samadhi, enjoying that. They were chanting so beautifully that if I could record it, you will exactly see that not a single rhythm was missing. When I heard that, I really thought, how can birds be chanting? I saw in their very inner space that very ideas that I don't have family, I don't have bondages, I don't have jati, ashrama, varna, dharma. All those ideas are there in their very inner space. I could see the pure excited consciousness in them. Of course, surely they are not ordinary birds. Some enlightened consciousness living in that form of bird, being in this area, maybe for my presence is great. One of the greatest happening in the planet Earth. Please understand. Just because only few hundred of you are sitting, don't underestimate what is happening here. In the conscious plane, we are the most happening place in the world. See, if you see the plane of economy, Wall Street is the most happening place on the world. If you see the place of power, political power, Capitol Hill is the most happening place on the earth. So for each plane, there is some place in the world, most happening place in the world. I tell you, in the conscious plane, we are the most happening place in the universe. When I declare this kind of great truths, it takes little time for people to understand, but they always understand. Because I did not land with nobody to understand. I already sent at least few millions who will completely imbibe me, at least few billion who will completely understand me. So don't worry. This time I have updated my edition and version and everything. So we are the most happening place in the consciousness. I could see, I'll exactly translate and tell you the inner space. May not be the exact word, but the inner space of the bird. The complete, pure, independent feeling. Each soul lands on the planet Earth on its own, and it flows to achieve its fulfillment, and the purpose of it is achieving the fulfillment. That's all. Maybe the modern day youth need to understand this one truth. Then they will be out of thousands of problems related to marriage and divorce. Vedic marriage is the ultimate solution for this great problem. The oldest problem humanity is facing, still unable to solve, which is called marriage. Understand, both of you are individuals, happened here to achieve the ultimate. Be together with this one motive, one idea, and help each other, support each other for that goal. If you want, create kids who will progress towards that goal. Practically all the marital problems will disappear. I could see in that bird's consciousness. The past is not there at all, is so fresh and alive, I tell you. Keep your inner space fresh and alive and excited to live the future as it comes. I am not saying just take it as it comes. No. When you are fresh, alive, excited, you know how to take it as it comes, and you know how to mold when it comes to you. How to take as it comes, how to mold when it comes to you. It's a knack which cannot be expressed by words. It is just knack. Meditation is a knack. The ultimate technical knowledge is a click. When the technical knowledge clicks with you, you catch the knack of the meditation. It is not some straightforward instructions somebody will give and you will sit and roll with that instruction. No. That is why I am telling you, unclutching. You can never learn by videos or by discourses. No. You will have to sit, and my words, the excitement in my eyes has to click with you. And you will have to sit with that click, and the knack of unclutching has to happen in you. You have to catch. It's a knack. Life is a knack. Understand? It's a knack. Do not allow your past, the greed and fear, inhibitions, shyness, suffering of the past into the future. Today you decide, From today, I'll be a youth. Make the decision. I will not allow my past to be projected into the future. I will live as youth. Youth is related to being, not related to body. Just decide to be a youth. You will celebrate your whole life as Youth Day. So my Youth Day message is, decide to be a youth eternally. Nitya Yavanas. Eternal youth. So decide that all of you will be Nitya Yavanas, means eternally young, eternal youth. Just little intelligence, nothing else. Don't allow your past's constant fear and greed, everything into the future. Live with awareness, radiate, be eternal youth. I bless you all to be eternal youth. I bless you all to achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, and share the eternal bliss. Nityananda. Thank you. Sadashivasamarambha Shankaracharya-madhyama Asmadacharya-paryanta Vande Guru-parampara. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today's subject for satsang is the ultimate wealth is stealing millions of hearts, not ordinary wealth. Stealing millions of hearts. I'll teach you the art now. Let's enter into the sutra, what Patanjali has to say. 88th Patanjali Yoga Sutra, in chapter 2, 37th verse. Asteya pratishtayam sarvaratnopasthanam. Swami Vivekananda translates this as, by being established in non-stealing, the yogi obtains all wealth. By being established of non-stealing, the yogi obtains all wealth. Swami Prabhavananda translates as, when a man becomes steadfast in his abstention from theft, all wealth comes to him. Swami Sachidananda translates as, to one established in non-stealing, all wealth comes. Naturally, you will be surprised. If you are established in non-stealing, how How can all wealth come to you? Because basically the society teaches legal and illegal stealing. That's all about the whole society is about. See, the illegal stealing, theft. Legal stealing is a business. Now the whole world, the whole wealth is all about whether you have it or I have it. If I can make some crooked law that the way you acquired is illegal, then I can have it. Or if I can bend the law and break the law some way and grab it from you and abstain you from going to the law by media pressure, then I have it. This is the whole game. Please understand. The whole game of life and death the whole game of wealth and poverty, whole game of light and darkness, whole game of consciousness, unconsciousness, is demystified in this one sutra by Patanjali. Patanjali demystifies the whole game. Suddenly he is telling, Asteya pratishtayam sarvaratnobasthanam, means by being established in non-stealing, all wealth comes to you. How can that be? Logically you can't understand. How can things come to me by non-stealing? It's all about grabbing. The whole world is about grabbing. Not only in this sutra, the first Upanishad of the first Veda, Rig Veda is the first Veda. The first Upanishad is Isavasya Upanishad. The first sutra, expresses the concept of the ultimate by Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadacharye Shanti Mantra. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyati. It's a Shanti Mantra. The first idea is Ishavashyam Idaggun Sarvam. Immediate next idea is Ishavashyam Idaggun Sarvam Yatkinja Jagatyan Jagat Tena Tyaktena Bunjidam Akrida Kasya Sviddanam. By non-stealing, enjoy the whole world. By renouncing, enjoy the whole thing. It's again and again surprising. The very logic on which the Indian economy is built is explained in this one sutra. Patanjali proves himself now an amazing economist. Is the only solution for future, for all economical crises. If Patanjali is followed, there will not be economic crisis and this balloon blast, which is happening once in 3-4 years. Sudden economical boom and suddenly one day dropped. Really, I am telling you. Almost all of you who are not working in the lines of agriculture, if you are not grain-based, if you are not in grain-based business, all of you are exploited just by handful of people, fear and greed. If you people, the decision makers, money handlers, if they are afraid of the brand you are building, you are gone. If they are greedy about the brand you are building, you are in high. Your whole life is just played, casually, playfully, jovially. Your emotion, life, inner space, consciousness, everything is just a football. I can say baseball. For just few people who are handling the global economy. Nothing else. Please understand, nothing else. Patanjali is giving one of the greatest solution for all the economical problems. Patanjali is not a communist. He is not a capitalist. And he is not a socialist. That is why he is able to give a pure, right, unbiased solution. Because he himself does not need any wealth under his control. He is able to look at the whole thing objectively and present it. Objectively and present it. Understand? It's the most funny thing. Looking at the things objectively, an ability to present. He says, by non-stealing, all wealth is achieved. If just few people in the planet Earth stop stealing, all of us will have all the wealth. That is what it means. Understand? Just few people, handful of people decide we will not steal. You know, when these guys steal, how many lakh crores. The newspaper I was reading, the statistics they are giving, if all the money is brought back to India, what is illegally stolen from India and stored outside India in different banks in different countries, 70 lakh crore, for each family you can donate straight away 2 lakh rupee. Understand? 70 lakh crore, for each family, Indian family, you can give 2 lakh rupee. So if just that few people, a handful of people decide we will not steal, the whole world will have wealth. That's all Patanjali is saying. Simple logic. Understand? By non-stealing, all wealth comes to us. One more thing, when we have the security, wealth is always here, available to us. We will stop stealing. The storage will stop happening. Please understand. If everybody stops storing and hiding, plenty is available continuously and plenty will be growing continuously. Plenty will be created continuously. The problem is, we are caught in vicious rut, vicious circle. Insecurity, you start storing. When the storing and hoarding happens, more insecurity. When the more insecurity, more hoarding and more storing. When the more hoarding and more storing and more insecurity. Patanjali is breaking that rut. Currency has to be circulated. Only if it is in the current, it can be called as currency. If it is stagnant, it cannot be called as currency. As long as it is current, it is currency. Patanjali breaks that cycle, vicious cycle, and he creates virtuous cycle. Live without stealing and hoarding, storing. Suddenly you will see, you will feel the wealth. I am actually trying just on this very concept to build this whole community. Everybody knows plenty is there, everywhere. Whether it is food or housekeeping or shelter, everybody feels secured. Plenty is there. When you feel secured, you release tremendous creativity. I tell you, I can challenge anybody. Please understand, I am throwing a new challenge to the world. Let it be on record. Anybody of my ashramite qualification anywhere, I challenge you guys to come and challenge the creativity of my ashramites. I challenge any field. When there is a deep, secured feeling, the amount of creativity unleashed and the number of hours the creativity and highest awareness maintained in biomemory. The outside world, when you are in so much of insecurity, even if you are creative, the creativity being maintained in your biomemory will not be more than 20 minutes or 1 hour. 20 minutes is minimum and maximum 1 hour, that's all, a day. But here I can show the highest possible creativity is created and sustained at least 20 hours with excitement. When a person is feeling secure, the relaxed swadhisthana unleashes tremendous life force in a people, in beings. Anybody who has the same qualification outside world, working in insecurity, I challenge, come and see my ashramites. I have created such a deep security for them with all the attack going on me. I can say I am the first and only organization withstood this voluminous religious persecution with all that the ashram activities. Not a single department is shut. We only opened new departments, legal department. Not a single department is closed or reduced its activities. Even when I was arrested and kept in prison illegally, unlawfully, even then, the ashram was running. I know some of the biggest religious leaders of this country, when they were arrested, their own monastery did not supply food for them in the jail after 16 days. 16th day, the monastery people have said, we don't have anybody to cook and send food for you. Eat the jail food. And he has to find some cook inside the jail to cook for himself. I am fortunate. For 53 days they sent food. And we had cook. Not only that, 100 ashramites were continued to stay inside the campus and keeping this whole unit alive. Including kids and elders. I have created such a strong security for them. Not only they don't steal, they feel they are rich. You will not find in any of their word, action, thought, poverty. When it comes to their personal life, they practice aparigraha, but you will not find poverty in them. They know their father is king. You won't find poverty in them. Very soon, I'll establish this a model community. When a community does not steal, hold, store, how it is wealthy and how this model can be reproduced everywhere. Neither capitalism, nor socialism, or communism. I don't believe in any ism. I believe in isness, not isms. Patanjali is teaching easiness. Please understand. The major 5 things of the world, law. See, for any society and civilization, the major 5 pillars, law, information spreading, means media, wealth generation and circulation, business community, and personal character and fulfillment of individuals. Please understand. If character becomes an impractical law, the fulfillment will not be there. If the fulfillment of a personal life is unleashed and licentiousness is given, character will not be there. Character and fulfillment of an individual person. And the 5th, above all, the ruling, guiding principle of all the 5. Please understand. Law, media, the fulfillment and character of the individual person, creation and circulation of wealth, and overall administration of all these 4. These are the 5 problems, 5 fields all the civilizations will face: law and order, business community, media, and the individual fulfillment, the human resource, and government. Patanjali, through this yama, gives solution for all these major 5 fields. Through brahmacharya, he is teaching an amazing principle. When I say brahmacharya, I don't mean celibacy. Celibacy word is a poor translation. No. Living like God. He gives us the technique for the maintaining character and intense internal fulfillment. Fulfillment of the life. He attends the whole human resource department in that one sutra, in that one truth. And just the truthfulness, one concept, completely addresses the media, the new information spreading. Just with one truth of non-greed, he addresses law enforcement department. If just the corruption is taken out in the department of law, means creating, executing, in all the things related to law, whole problem will be solved. And just this one idea of non-stealing is established, the whole business community will become the community creating and sharing the wealth, not robbing, sucking and storing it somewhere secretly so that we can enjoy later on. And when you become old, your kids will fight for it and kill you. What you created thinking that will be a security for during the old age, that itself will become stress. Your daughter will ask for something, your sons will ask for something, and in that fight, you will have a tremendous stress and die. That is what is happening to many rich men who created wealth thinking that it will be a security for the future in the old age. Finally, that only has become danger. Patanjali is proving his ultimate science, his ultimate technique to the field of economy through this sutra. When you don't hold, when you feel the truth of non-stealing, suddenly, first thing, so much wealth is available. Second thing, tremendous creativity you have gets expressed. Understand, even in your own life, convert everything into cash and keep it somewhere, you will even forget that you have. You will just forget you have, and you will be living in poverty. For example, if you have in the bank 10 crore, you do not know what all can be done by 10 crore, and you will be struggling with your day-to-day life for 10,000 rupee, not remembering that 10 crore can create every moment 10,000 for you. The feeling insecurity is the wealth of Kubera. Feeling secured and creating, enjoying is the wealth of Lakshmi. Do you want to be a Kubera or Lakshmi? You need to find out. Creating and hoarding. Two different concepts. If you are hoarding, be very clear, you will not be creating, you will be sucking. If you are creating, you will always be circulating. Intellectually, verbally, this sutra cannot be completely understood. But I will create a model community and show to the world, Patanjali is a great economist. And this solution still works. Still works. When you don't hold, two things happens. One, you will know the power of wealth. And second, you will be continuously creating. Third, when you know the power of wealth and creating, you will be wealthy. You will be rich. All the wealth will be available to you. Understand, I have the right to talk about wealth because I generate and circulate. That's the reason I am telling you, Patanjali is truthful. He is really giving solution. Even in your own life, at least as far as you can, try not to hold and create more and more. Generate. You will see. You will be living a wealthy, rich life. By not stealing from others, you achieve all the wealth. I bless you all to achieve, experience, live, express, radiate and share the eternal bliss. Nityananda. Thank you. सदाशिवसमारम्भा शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमा अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ता वन्दे गुरुपरम्परा. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today, auspiciously, we started Jayanti Brahmotsava. One important thing is, from this year, we are celebrating the Brahmotsava based on the Vedic calendar. That is why the day has come. 20th itself, we have started the Brahmotsava with Dvajarohana, flag hoisting. First thing, it has started with so much of auspiciousness. I saw very clearly all the divine auspicious energies landing on us with a beautiful drizzle. If you observed, it is a very auspicious sign in Vedic tradition. The moment I picked up the flag and energized it, invoked, let all the divine auspicious energies express itself here. Immediately I saw they are all expressing on the beautiful auspicious sign of drizzle. Devatas, gods showered from the sky, and with all the auspicious celebration, we started the Brahmotsava today. Understand, this year is going to be great auspicious year. All the negativity is over. Understand? Really over. So don't worry, really all the negativity is over. All masters, when they expand their mission to the next level, they have to clear some negativities. So I did the same thing, that's all. Because I am taking the mission completely to the next level. The energy expression has become so intense in the body. Please understand, last year I declared the mission will explode and expand 10 times more. I think now I know it has exploded and expanded 100 times more. Understand, mission is not just the number of temple, number of centers we create. It is actually the amount of energy expresses through the master's body and number of people getting transformed. Just see. I don't need to talk anymore. Enough. The transformation and the amount of energy expression. That is mission. Understand? Not just 10 times, hundreds of times it has exploded. Another one important thing. Please be very clear. Now I am saying, this year, when I say this year, means this Brahmotsava year, means 2011. This year, not only hundreds of times more energy explosion, hundreds of times more, we will be creating even temples, centers, ashrams, transforming millions of devotees. Above all this so-called bad publicity will completely turn into good publicity. That is what is going to happen this year. Understand? Straight away, if you do good publicity, people don't listen. People don't pay attention. You can't get their attention. Really, I'm telling you. 7,000 hours I spoke. Who was looking at me? I did not do anything. Somebody produced 7 minutes video. And the whole world is looking at me now. Now whatever I do is a news. Whether I leave the hair open or tie the hair. Or I put the yellow cloth or red cloth or white cloth or green cloth. Anything I do is news now. Understand? We just got the attention of the international media. Now we will turn the whole thing positive and tell them exactly what we are doing. And I want all of you to know, media are not bad people. Really, I am telling you, media are not bad people. We just need to tell them what we are doing, the amount of good things we are doing. We will not only tell them, we will show them. We will not only tell them this year, we will show them. Understand? The amount of physical healing, mental healing, and energy expression, and spiritual auspicious things happening will be hundreds of times more than anything you have seen. You will see. You will see. Actually, when last year I predicted, some people may be feeling, no, what Swamiji predicted did not come true. No. It has come true in much better way. In much better way. And now, it's like when we do a surgery, we open the body, remove the tumor and throw it away, then do surgery. Do the stitching and the recovery happens, healing is happening. So people who see the tumor size, they think, oh God, something is wrong. No, we removed it, understand? We have started accumulating unnecessary fat. Unnecessary fat is not only load, dangerous. So we just removed them. Removed all of them. And the unnecessary fat and tumor also should know it can be alive only as long as it is connected to the main body. When it is removed, you don't need to kill them. They will die by themselves. So, understand, it's time we are recovering, recouping and healing. And healing. So, it's time we need to heal. And we are healing. I could see very clearly the intense energy expressing through my body. Please understand, Cosmos is not angry with us. It is celebrating our presence. Only the people who carry negativity in their head and whole body are angry with us. So, of course, their anger is no use and their anger may destroy them, that's all. Nothing else. If cosmos is angry with us, it will not express such an intense energy. It will not be just doing so many miracles, so much of joy and transformation and energy expression. This very thing proves cosmos is happy with us, blissful with us, celebrating our presence. Understand? We will continue to radiate auspiciousness. Now all the tumor removal, everything is over. It is time. We stand up and celebrate. And not even running our mission. It's an ordinary word. Now it is levitating and flying. Let us literally fly. It is time to fly. Not only people, the mission is also literally taking off. We become strong. Last year, our strength, we proved our strength and integrity. We really become strong. Now only we become real Sangha, understand? Till then, we had many Angas. But we never become Sangha. Now, we have become really a Sangha. So I tell you, Nityananda Sangha starts now. See, all Anga means parts. Becoming Sangha is a process. You need to remove all the Bangas. Only then it will become a Sangha. So only now we removed all adharmas, anityas, anirantaras, all the Bangas. Now only we removed. So naturally the remaining Angas have become Sangha. Understand? Only now we have become Sangha, an integrated, united organism, a powerful, strong, independently intelligent organization. So understand, it is time we stand together, stand strongly, proving the power of enlightenment. The power of Jivan Mukti. We have finished cleaning process. Now it is time building, creating. Actually, now only we are starting the Sangha. Whatever all these years we were doing, we were just playing and just collecting material, that's all. Collecting bubbles here and there and finding out, will this become diamond, will this become diamond, will this become diamond, that's all. Now it is the time that we stand and really radiate our enlightenment, the strength and courage. You could see very clearly this year great positive explosion. With intense, auspicious consciousness. We will radiate enlightenment. Message for this year is sharing enlightenment. First 2009, living enlightenment. 2010, radiating enlightenment. Living enlightenment means Jivan Mukti, living it. Radiating means not only you living, inspiring others to live. Sharing enlightenment means not just inspiring, literally sharing, making them live. Understand? When you radiate enlightenment, others may pick up, may not pick up. If they don't have ability, they may not pick it up. When you share, it is literally giving. So simply, they have to take it and live. Understand? I am now upgrading the mission statement and updating the vision of the mission. Sharing enlightenment. We have plenty, we will share with the whole world. This year, first time, I'll be sharing the enlightenment, energy, spiritual experiences, giving boons, everything, not only through this body, through many bodies whom I pick up as Divya Shariris. This year onwards, I'll be sharing the enlightenment and energy and experience, all the auspicious things, not just through this body, through the Divya Shariris also. So we can share enlightenment to billions of people. We can initiate billions of people around the world. You'll see. Now, this persecution has given us tremendous courage and strength and taught us thousands of lessons. Earlier, we were great spiritual energies. Now, we are heroes who won the war. Through this declaration, I am announcing clearly, we won the war. won the war. So we are heroes. Understand? With this strength, we will do millions of wonderful things. Millions of wonderful things. And the solid proof we won the war is the cosmos is expressing more intensely through this body. That's a solid proof. Nothing else is required. You don't need any other proof. Naturally, when the energy intensely expresses through this body so intensely, it will destroy all the negativity. If it is delaying few days, it must be having a bigger plans. Understand? Greater and bigger plans, which we may not understand now. In the end, we'll, oh God, such a nice ending, such a beautiful climax. The time delay is worth. This climax, wow, worth waiting. I think just for that wow, only few days delay is happening. So don't worry, we won the war already. You will see the beautiful, amazing, auspiciously shocking and surprising climax. That is why cosmos is taking few days. It is more intelligent than our insecurity and mind which is caught with insecurity. So just have little patience and see the cosmos beautifully giving an amazing, auspicious climax for us. So from today, we will start sharing enlightenment with the world. Not just living, not just radiating, literally sharing. When you radiate, some may not pick it up. When you share, everyone will receive it. Everyone will live it. Today's subject, surprisingly, Satyameva Jayate. Truth alone always wins. th Patanjali Sutra, in 2nd chapter, 36th verse. I'll read the sutra. I don't know how Patanjali exactly coincided the sutra. Satya pratishtayam kriyaphalashrayatvam. Exactly today what I am sharing, the same thing. Vivekananda translates the sutra as, by being established in truthfulness, the yogi gets the power of attaining for himself and others the fruits of the work without the work. Prabhavananda translates us, when a man becomes steadfast in his abstention from falsehood, he gets the power of obtaining for himself and others the fruits of good deeds without having to perform the deeds themselves. Sachidananda translates us, to one established in truthfulness, actions and their results become subservient. Understand? If somebody is established in truthfulness, without any tapas, anything, intense auspicious energy expresses for him, and whoever he wants to give for both. Please understand? When he is established in truthfulness, he can have any expression of energy for himself and for anybody. Even you don't need to do any sadhana. Even you don't need to do any sadhana. Man who is established in truthfulness, the very air which comes out of his throat, if it comes out in the form of words, it is process and elevates you to enlightenment and energy experience.